Here's how you can use OneDrive on the iPad. Let me show you exactly the ways you can use it. And if you are new here, most definitely subscribe for more tutorials and guides like this one. So the first step is to open up the App Store and then download the app from there. Make sure you have it installed on the device. And for the first time, it's going to ask you to sign in with your Microsoft account. If you don't have one, you will need to create it. But if you do have one existing, you just sign in and you are going to get to this page where you can see all of the cloud files. At the top of the screen, you can see two sections. We have the photos and a general files. The photos is interesting because if you go there and enable the automatic backup, it means that every single picture you capture with a camera or every video or photo you have in the Photos app will automatically be uploaded to the cloud, so you will not lose it, and that's like a nice way to have everything backed up. So that is something which you can enable, right? And every single photo, as I said, will be backed up to OneDrive. But then we also have the files section where you can upload anything else. Things like your documents, PDFs, or anything else. I mean, of course, photos and videos can be brought in here too. All you have to do is just to click the plus button and you will be able to upload things, as such, and you will be able to do however you want it. So that is how you can basically use it. Of course, pay attention to the storage because for free we only have 5 gigabytes available. So if you need more, you will need to get more storage and upgrade. And also you can integrate the OneDrive from Microsoft into the Apple Files app. So there's the official file browser made by Apple. And in there, in the sidebar, I have all of the third-party locations like the Google Drive, OneDrive, and more. And you want to make sure that you enable them when you go to the edit mode and you just turn on OneDrive and you're going to have it all in one place. So I find it to be very useful. So if you want to, you can give it a try and also use it this way. So let me know if you managed to find what you needed. Let me know if you learned anything new. Thanks a lot for watching and your support, and I hope to see you later in the future videos as well.